Hello, dear friends and viewers. I come again in another video, and in this video, we are going to be talking about positive parenting. You see, positive parenting is so effective in building up the children. You see, now when we talk about positive parenting, it's all about emphasizing on compassion, that's love, emphasizing on empathy. You see, emphasizing on the positives in the life of a child. Positive parenting is all about, it includes respect for the child, is all about guidance, providing guidance as a parent, as a caregiver to the child for proper development. You see, this is what positive parenting is all about. So it emphasizes all these areas: kindness, compassion, over punishment. Positive parenting does not emphasize on punishment, but on these other positive side attributes of raising up an all-round positive child. Now, in positive parenting is so important because it helps to prepare a child for future success. Positive parenting helps in developing the brain of a child positively. Research has proved this. Positive parenting also helps in building an all-round healthy child that will be equipped for the present and also for the future. This is what positive parenting does. Dear parent, there are times that your children need your attention. They need your attention and they need recognition. They want you to notice them. They want you to recognize what they are doing. You see, what is in them. So positive parenting is very, very important because it looks at praising certain positives in your child. When you discover positives in the life of your child, you emphasize on them, you talk about them. You see, you communicate to the child on those positives and make sure that the positives are built up. The positives are, you emphasize on them so that it will be developed further. Speak less of the negatives. You see, but the negatives you've discovered, you begin to work on them. Work on those negatives to see how you overcome those negatives in the life of the child, but emphasize more, talk more, praise the positives. Discover something good, something great in the life of your child. Let me give you an example. One of the greatest men that ever lived on earth, the man Moses, that we see the story in the Bible. This man, when he was born, it has one of the books in the Bible, Hebrews chapter 11 verse 23. You see that when Moses was born, the parents saw that Moses was a proper child. They saw a proper child. What do you see in your child? Dear parent, dear caregiver, what do you see in your child? Do you see a foolish child? Do you see a child that has no hope? Do you see a child that has no future? The parents of Moses saw a proper child and they began to communicate that into him. They began to sink it into his brain. He grew up with it, that he was a proper child. He gave him confidence. He built self-esteem in that child. No wonder, little wonder that this same Moses grew up to be the man that brought out his people out of bondage in his days. This is positive parenting. That was a typical example of positive parenting. So positive parenting is so effective in building up proper children that will be self-confident in the future. whether to grow into a man or to grow into a woman. This is what positive parenting does. Positive parenting provides for the needs of the children, their needs, not their wants. Dear parent, may I remind you that the needs are not same as the want. Positive parenting sees what the children need and provide for their needs. There are parents that provide for the wants of the children. It's not everything that the child wants that you give him, but you give the child what he or she needs. That is positive parenting, because their needs will help to shape them into proper children. Their needs will help to shape them into mature, self-confident, critical thinking adults. This is what their needs provide. So positive parenting provides for the needs of the children, not just their want. So we need to take note of this. So positive parenting is so important, is so effective, because it helps to build up an all-round child, a child that is all-round, a child that is, the brain is well developed. You see, a child that does not grow up under anxiety. Positive parenting creates a conducive environment for the child to grow up positively. The brain will develop positively. The child will grow up in a healthy environment. This is what positive parenting does. Positive parenting removes all kinds of toxicity in the home. When a child grows up in an environment that is not toxic, you grow up to become a strong personality, a very healthy person, mental health, emotional health, all round good health. This is what positive parenting does. You see, when the environment is toxic, it affects the well-being of the child. Positive parenting, you see, prepares a child. It develops a connection between the parents and their children. And this is called secure attachment. According to researchers, secure attachment is a kind of strong bond between the parents and their children. And this strong bonding helps the child to grow to become better children in the future. It helps them to grow in self-confidence. It helps them to grow and be able to manage their emotions. Secure attachment comes out of positive parenting, according to researchers. So viewers, remember to always like the videos. This is Walter's Family News. Like the videos, and you are free to share and make comments so that we know how to get better, how to improve in the videos. We don't know it all, but your comments will help us to get better and to bring better videos for you to enjoy. So this is all about what we have to discuss in this video. There are more on positive parenting, but in this video we just take these few, and I know that if we will listen to this video, watch this video, and take some of the clips that are mentioned here, it will help us. Don't be a negative parent. Dear parent, don't be a negative parent. Negative parenting destroys the child. The positivity helps to groom the child. Be positive always, even in the midst of tantrums. Children sometimes can release tantrums. Children sometimes can be funny. But in the midst of all those developments, remain positive. Be a positive parent. Don't be a parent that will curse children. Don't be a parent that is always releasing negative words. There are parents that easily release curses. They curse when they are stressed up. You see, try as much as you can when you are stressed up. Instead of releasing curses, bless the child. Speak positive of the child. You see, in the midst of your stress, try to manage it. Try as much as you can to be positive. This will impact into the life of the child. This is also part of good role modeling, so that the child will also learn how to behave, how to react in the midst of distress, in the midst of anxieties of this life. Once again, this is Walter's Family News. Do well to like, do well to subscribe, and help the channel to grow. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.